I'm downing that. Oh, that's lovely.
I can feel it like
Fucking fly down Grace's
it went down my boobs, right? And then I had to fish it out and then I smashed it with Anna's lighter. Look, he's still wiggling. Can you see his antenna? He's wiggling. It's better though, drinking like this or when you were going upside down.
Drink like that, drink it. Try and drink.
Go on.
You're not going to be able to do it. Try.
A Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy neighbour. If thou wilt not be but sworn my love, no will no longer be a captive. 'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's in a Montague? 'Tis nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word was smell as sweet. Romeo doth their name, and for their name, which no part of thee take for myself. She's I know for the things that she does on the mattress! No. We want to play drinking games at our house. We want to play herd mentality.
I do want to play that.
Family friendly. We've got alcohol.
I want to play shithead. Can I teach you how to play shithead?
We have so many wine glasses. You have no glasses at your house.
I think my best character that I can play is probably King Arthur.
We are actually, we need to make the most of this house. That's all. That's all. We've got so much.
I mean, no, Legolas is meant to be like the shit.
Spinning out from killing Eve. Oh,
Jodie Coleman! Yeah, good shout, good shout, good shout.
Florence
With the Italian knot, you're always on the pizza. You are always on the pizza.
Yeah, that's fair. Make fun of me, I've got bladder problem.
Good morning. It is Saturday. It is 5 minutes to 12. I have just got up and dressed. I'm feeling a little bit fragile from last night. Me and Grace went out for dinner at Pompoko, which was so nice. And then we went to the pub. Frankie and some of her family and Alex came and met us out for some drinks. So yeah, it was a really nice night, very good fun. I've got a couple of bits I need to pick up from town, so I'm gonna head in now, have a little wander, shake off my hangover. I went into town and it pissed down with rain. I got rained on bad. So that's good. Good morning. It is Saturday the 15th of July. Today I am packing up my room, my house. I move out of this house next week, which is very sad. I'm feeling very mixed emotions about it. My parents are coming in about 2 hours with loads of boxes. So we're just gonna pack everything up. They're gonna take some bits back with them, and I'm just gonna keep bits here that I need to live the next week basically, and then bring the rest up with me when I come home. That did not just happen. That did not just happen. That did not just happen. I can't even look at it. If Mona is hurt, I literally don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I actually can't. I don't know what to say. I've had Mona for like 3 years. She is my... Fuck! Like, she's bent as fuck, but she's always grown at a funny angle, so... Jesus Christ. Nothing can just be simple and easy, can it? God, I'm really sad about that. They were new leaves as well. Sorry, Mona. He can go home today because I'll see him in a week. Same with Colin, actually. Colin can go with him. Same with my anxiety jumper. Oliver can go back as well. Oliver is the love of my life. In the winter months, he is actually used and abused like every single night. He goes in the microwave and we have cuddles. The girls actually banned him for a couple of months in the winter because I love him. but he does smell a little bit when you put him in the microwave because he's like a oat heaty thing, and I've had him for about 2 years. So the oats inside him are probably burnt to a crisp, so he smells a bit like burnt when you put him in the microwave. He's fine, but he does smell a little tiny bit when you put him in the microwave. So the girls made me promise to stop putting him in the microwave when everyone was downstairs. Okay, I have another empty box here, so I can use this for something. No, I don't want to be your enemy, but truly I ain't got the energy to wait for somebody you'll never be. It never works, it never will. This folder is the folder that I made out of all of the resources from my therapy sessions that I did. I did individual therapy and group sessions. I did both like once a week for probably about 6 months. So I was on 2 sessions of therapy a week. This was a couple of months before I moved out. And it enabled me to live this last year here in Brighton. And I remember having a conversation in my first session with my therapist, and she was asking me about like what I wanted to achieve by the end of the cycle of therapy, and like what changes I wanted to make in my life and what I wanted it to, you know, give me. And one of the main things I wanted was to be able to live independently and establish new friendships. And I officially got discharged from my therapy 2 days ago. So for me, that's like, it feels like a very full circle moment. I feel like I shouldn't be playing such like emotional music while I'm talking about this, but I just wanted to say it because like when I started the therapy, I genuinely didn't believe that I would ever get this lifestyle. I kind of just thought that I didn't deserve it, and that I was being left behind, and that I was never gonna have that. It just wasn't gonna happen for me, and I felt like I couldn't do it, and that I wasn't stable enough to sustain any aspects of it. But I worked my arse off, and the universe was very kind to me and handed me fate in meeting my housemates and finding this living situation. But I just wanted to say that because if anyone is struggling or is thinking about going into therapy or is not sure or just feels stuck or lost or whatever, I would genuinely tell this story to anyone, because I was in that place for so long and it was very hard to get here, but it feels like a very reflective moment now, looking back, being at the end of this chapter and looking back, and it just feels like very kind of cyclical timing to have just been discharged. But yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with that, but I just kind of wanted to say it because I'm really fucking proud of myself for doing that, and it doesn't feel like the ending of something, it feels like just moving into the next phase, and I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without this. So yeah, look after yourself and be kind to yourself, and good things will happen. You deserve them. Well, I really picked the wrong moment to talk about that. That was like the saddest song ever.
She would, she could, so she pulled my eyes and caused me pain.
That's all about my 6th grade ISA, so I should probably keep that. That's the number from Race for Life. That's what I had pinned to my back. This is the moving in card that my parents got me when I moved in, that I never got because they forgot to send it to me. So I actually, last time I went home, I found it in the office. So I brought it with me because I'm going to keep it forever. And it's kind of the most boy thing ever to get someone a moving in card and then just forget to send it. So. Oh my god, maybe when I go home I'm going to make a photo album. Because I have so many photos. I'm a whore for a disposable camera. I love a disposable camera. This is my current one that I'm making my way through. But I love having the physical photos, but I never really know what to do with them. Like, I have some up on my walls, I have some, used to have them around my mirror, but now I've got the negatives around my mirror, like the strips of negatives. So I never really know what to do with the actual photos. Maybe make them into an album. This is basically my music shrine. Being funny in a foreign language tape, being funny in a foreign language signed card, my pride and joy, my prized possession, my signed Brief Inquiry CD, my favourite album ever. My 1989 Taylor Swift CD, which I didn't even buy as like a fan. I literally had this from when I was younger. Oh, what a song. I need to turn that down. Notes on a Conditional Form tape. Notes on a Conditional Form CD. 1975 ticket. 1975 ticket. Ticket from Reading, where I went to see the 1975. This is my ticket from when I went to see Easy Life. My Matt Healy picture. And my Dork 1975 postcard. So, I think you can suss out the theme there. These are the scrunchies that I wore when I went as Britney Spears for Halloween. My Race for Life medal. This is a whistle from when we went to see in the archives. Which bag am I going to want for Grace's birthday weekend? That's the question. Maybe this one? Probably that one.
Don't mean anything.
Good morning!
Happy Trans Pride, everybody! Say trans rights!
Trans rights!
So happy! It's later and I'm cooking dinner and making spaghetti. I've made my dinner and no one on this earth can ever tell me I'm not a genius. This is the best pasta I have ever made. Oh my god. I am a genius. There is nothing I cannot do.
But you clean out the horses.
I cannot do.
Yeah, but that's it. So they eat grass, and I pick their poo out of the stables. No, but it's just grass.
It is 10 to 9. I have had dinner. I'm watching Gogglebox and I'm gonna dye my hair because my ginger is very faded and I have this Bleach London stuff, so I'm just gonna put that on because I'm really bored and being home alone has set in and now I'm feeling restless and twitchy, so dye my hair. Try my best to film it, but I'm doing it without a top on, so this could go very wrong. I've got a towel right here. I really should put it over my legs because I'm just going to drop this on my bed. I know I am. That's exactly the kind of thing I would do. I do sometimes think that I've genuinely lost the plot. Like, what am I doing right now? Look at the state of things right now. I feel like when my parents and my grandparents were 22, they were not doing this. This wasn't in their repertoire. They were like getting married and doing grown-up, sensible, serious things and getting a mortgage.
He just walks over. Why don't you do that?
Why don't you look at me like that?
It's really soft. Looks like a hat. It does look like
What do you mean I stink, bro? Oh, I feel like a needle went in my...
She's done. We are looking fun and fresh.
Sponsored by
And she is done and on my body. Good morning. I'm having a breakdown because I hate my hair. I hate it. Why is it pink? The front is pink. And I hate it. I can't tell whether it's just because I'm hormonally all over the place right now, but I genuinely can't even fathom going out in public looking like this. No, that is pink, isn't it? That's like full on pink. Fuck. Okay, my friend is doing a bit of a funny thing this morning, but I'm making peace with it. I've made peace with the colour. It's fine, it will fade. I'm just going with it. My brain is like actually insane at the moment. I haven't had this much of a hormonal flip in so long. I think it might be because I've just gone back on the pill and I'm due on my period. So I think my body and my hormones are probably like screaming at me right now, so confused. Women have to go through so much shit. So I'm just being patient with myself and trying not to put too much pressure on myself to be perfect all the time. Okay, I'm not. I'm trying my best. I feel like I'm gonna cry. What is going on with me today? I'm really struggling. You better not be looking for your
birthday present. I actually haven't moved, and you can watch the vlog.
Good.
I got downstairs and I was like, fuck! Actually, I would have started in there.
Okay, well that's where it's hidden.
I knew it.
It's just huge. It's huge. It's 4XL men's. I don't know why I thought that was gonna fit me. In my head, I was like, yeah, that'll be a nice, cute, oversized. Literally.
Hey MTV, welcome to my storage unit. Everything that's in here. So these 2 boxes are Anna's, and everything else is mine. So here we've got bedding. Here we've got jackets, bags, scarves, winter things that I'm not going to need.
Stunning.
More of winter stuff and just tops I'm not going to wear. My mirror, my rug.
Gorgeous.
These are all my shoes.
Classic IKEA bag.
IKEA bag, hangers, books and decorations. What's this? Accessories, I think.
Lovely.
That's my clothing rail, and then that's my kitchen stuff on my shoe rack.
Stunning.
And then this chest of drawers things, and then that's. See, I managed to fit like all of my decor into
Yeah,
one
that's
box.
really good. To be fair, that's literally all your belongings. Like, that's really
everything
not
I own.
a lot. Update coming to you from Grandpa Joe and Grandma, whatever the other grandma is in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Don't know.
Anna forgot to include some really important news that happened earlier today. It was a big part of her day.
A huge part of my day that hasn't even made the vlog. That's how chaotic this has been. But I got violently mugged by a seagull. Mugged, attacked and mugged. Of course it happened the week before I moved out. Of course it. I was sat at a nice outside table at a cafe, one of my favourite cafes, with my favourite toastie that I treated myself to because they're fucking expensive, and I thought, you know what, I've earned it. £6. It might have even been £6.50.
Oh my Christ.
I know. They brought it over and I said thank you. I got my notebook out and my pen and I was writing some very thoughtful words in my journal. And all of a sudden, a fuck off massive seagull flew into the side of my head and then took half my toastie and fucked off with it. A couple of people asked if I was okay, but most people just sat there and laughed at me.
I would have laughed.
I don't blame you. I was kind of laughing as well, but I was also trying not to cry because I just got hit in the head by a seagull. So
This is the really funny bit.
the fucking clincher, right, is I literally picked up all of my things. I went inside, knocked over the chair on my way in, and thought, just for good measure.
No, if you're going to cause chaos, pause it.
Tipped the chair over, carried all my stuff inside, protecting my half toastie at all costs. I went inside and I said, excuse me, to the staff member who served me, and I was really friendly too. I said, excuse me, I've just been attacked by a seagull. It flew into me and stole half my toastie. Is there anything you could do, or could I buy like another half of one? And she said, no. Yeah, that happens all the time. There's nothing we can do. Normally, we warn people about the seagulls. I was like, well, you didn't warn me.
That's atrocious.
Disgusting.
Also, the fact that
£6.50
you
for
hadn't
half.
even had any of it.
Nope.
Like, it literally 10 seconds sat down and then it was stolen.
Before I could even put my mitts on it. I don't understand how it smashed into my head and then so seamlessly picked it up within the space of a second. Like, it was
no
so
time to
quick.
react.
Didn't
Maybe
even
there
have
was
time to
more
think.
than one and you just didn't realise, and they were like on a team, so one of them
Tag
distracted
team.
you while the other one swooped down
I
and you didn't
genuinely wouldn't be
realise.
surprised.
You
Like,
should have asked to witness what happened. What did
yeah,
you
somebody
see?
tell me what just happened. It hit me in the side of the head like that, and I genuinely thought someone had either thrown something at me, or something had fallen out of a window, or the world was ending. But it was literally just like...
That would have been my thought.
It was literally just like bang, straight in the side of my head. It was heavy. Seagulls are big, bro.
Yeah, they're
they
huge.
are large creatures, and that flew full force into the side
That
of
is
my head.
so hilarious. Should have vlogged it.
I wish. Imagine if I'd had my phone set up.
Fuck seagulls, am I right?
Fuck the seagulls.
Right.
Bye.
Packed full of pre-loved. eBay sponsors on the ride.
When the flash came on, I was like, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Tonight's snack looks so sad because we've eaten it all. raspberries, Maltesers. Cheers.
Perfect combo.
Perfect combo.
Cheers.
Cheers.